Now, grapes or raisins, while a healthy snack for humans, aren't so good for dogs. They have been known to cause acute renal failure, as well as failure of the kidneys. They also cause vomiting and diarrhea. Now, while you shouldn't feed your dogs any type of nuts, macadamia nuts are especially bad. They've been known to cause trembling, vomiting, and fever. And you can tell if they've got into them because they'll start looking very weak, especially in the hind legs. So you'd be surprised how many human foods contain macadamia nuts, so just keep an eye on the ingredients list before you feed them to the dogs. Now, chocolate contains an ingredient called theobromine. And the general rule is, the darker the chocolate, the more you will find. And basically, it's just one of those ingredients that the more they eat, the sicker they will get. So the darker the chocolate, the more chance of serious harm coming to your dogs. So keep them away from the chocolate. Now, onions cause a condition called Heinz body anemia. And basically what will happen, if the dogs eat onions, it will cause their blood cells to die off. Which, as with any living thing, is a very dangerous and life-threatening condition. And symptoms include weakness, breathlessness, collapsing, vomiting, and loss of appetite. Now, avocados are one of those ingredients that are kind of up in the air whether you should feed them to dogs. They contain a chemical called persian, which is poisonous to birds and cattle. But they have been known to make some dogs sick, so it's best just to stay away from it altogether, so no guacamole for your dogs. Now, while people like myself consider coffee to be the nectar of the gods, it's really not that good for dogs. Now, it actually works very similar to chocolate, so it's another big no-no. So instead of putting your coffee beans or ground coffee into the bin, put them outside in the bin, don't leave them around the house. Chewing gum is another big no-no for dogs, and especially the sugar-free versions because of the artificial sweeteners that they contain. Some of the symptoms include vomiting, weakness, seizures, coma, unsteady movements, depression, and quite possibly death. So make sure you dispose of your chewing gum in the bin so they can't get to it. Now, while baby food may seem like a safe choice, it's actually not very good for dogs. It's been known to cause upset stomachs and diarrhea, and possible allergic reactions in some dogs. So just keep the baby food for the human babies. Now, I feel like this should be a no-brainer, but I'm going to mention it anyway. Whatever you do, do not feed dogs any human pills whatsoever. I'm not even going to go into the side effects because honestly, most of them are going to end in death. So just keep them securely locked away. Now, there are many more household foods that are poisonous to dogs, so I highly recommend that you look them up first before feeding them to your pets. So thank you for watching this episode of Home Handy Hints. Please do me a massive favour by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another Home Handy Hint.